So would you consider yourself a technician?
I am not a technician. I am not a technician.
Yeah, neither am I. I would call myself a casual fan of N9ne, where it's mostly respect and admiration for his skill level, not necessarily being connected to his music. Where I'm not. I'll check out if he puts out a new album. I listen to it, but I'm not okay. I need to go revisit this past project by N9ne, or I feel the urge to listen to N9ne on a daily basis. I just don't have that.
Yeah, and for those of you out there, it's hard to say, but it's generational. But like, if you haven't heard of N9ne, you may have heard the song Einstein, N9ne. Caribou Lou is probably one of his bigger songs.
No, his biggest song is the one with Kendrick.
No, but I mean like over the years.
Okay.
Though, I agree with that.
Well, just in terms of downloads and streams, what's it called? It's an emotional song. It's a really dope song. And
Suicide Letters?
No, it's not from this album.
Oh, okay.
It's from like 3 or 4 years ago. But yeah, that song is extremely popular.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it kind of got him some mainstream success.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the songs like, back then, and some of the bigger ones were Einstein, Caribou Lou from Ever Ready.
The song is Fragile.
Okay.
Yeah, that song's pretty big for N9ne. So yeah, the album that we're doing came out in 2001 originally, and it was his third full-length album. And then it was re-released in 2003 because of label. He had label issues. He got dropped from the label, I think, right after this album came out. And then he started his own label, Strange Music, and then he re-released this. So I don't know how. Fortunately for him, he was able to get the masters to this. When he got dropped from the label, he was able to acquire the masters. So he was able to own the music still. And that's the only way he's able to put this out again, which is crazy. That usually never happens. I don't know how he was able to pull that off. But what also I didn't know was that N9ne's been rapping since the early 90s. He's been in groups, I think, since 1991. He just never really gained, popularity. He did do the Wake Up Show with, Eminem and Chino XL and all those guys in 1999.
I remember he'd been trying to get a record with Eminem for a long time, and then finally did it. And I think in the later 2000s, maybe after 2010. I can't remember which track.
It's just wild to me how long N9ne's been going at it. You know what I mean? And what I love about N9ne, my favorite thing about him is that he does everything himself. He has his own label, his own recording studio, his own artists, his own in-house producers, his own merchandise. Like, he does everything by himself. And I think that's probably the if you're a newer artist, he's an artist you should look up to, because he's independent and does things his way unapologetically. And I think that's what this album Anghellic is really about, is just him doing things his way. You know what I mean? He's not scared of being called devilish and a devil worshiper.
And he's carried that on for a long time. Even in all 6s and 7s, it's like he's still dealing with the same stuff that he's talking about in Anghellic.